Welcome to the second day of Exercise Unified Control. Overnight, information continued to flow from the Pickering Nuclear Generating Station to the Provincial Emergency Operations Centre and the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission to ensure common understanding of the event as it progressed. On the morning of Day 2, members of the Provincial Scientific Section analyzed this information, and based on that analysis, a decision was made to increase the provincial response level to full activation, to coordinate the off-site response and determine what protective actions were required for the public. To ensure public safety, a command decision was made to evacuate residents living within 3 kilometers of the nuclear facility and shelter to 10 kilometers. The province sent out notifications to external agencies and ordered the region of Durham to begin operations for the evacuation. The Municipal Emergency Operations Centres for the City of Pickering, Clarington and Toronto subsequently elevated their response levels to full activation. The region of Durham is responsible for coordinating the local response, including setting up evacuation centres that could receive displaced residents, and providing assistance to people and organizations in need, including social services and transportation. Once the evacuation was underway, a provincially led press conference was conducted involving the province, OPG, Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care, and the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission to provide the public with critical information about the emergency, instructions on what to do, and services that are available. During the exercise, organizations at every level were tasked with managing the concerns of both the public and media throughout each stage of the simulated emergency. Communications staff were busy monitoring social media, fielding calls from the general public, and generating messaging to manage the overall public perception. Throughout the day, OPG maintained emergency operations and continued to monitor the situation and provide regular updates to the province and the CNSC. By 1600 hours, the evacuation was complete, and organizations continued to coordinate activities until the final stage of the exercise. At 1700 hours, OPG tested the real-time transfer of data from the near-boundary radiation monitors to the province and the CNSC. This last stage of the exercise was intended to simulate how data would appear during a radiological release at the station. Exercise Unified Control allowed organizations at every level to test their own objectives while ensuring the effectiveness of all the response plans that were engaged. A robust exercise control and simulation cell was established in Ottawa to track all exercise injects and provide overall control of the scenario progression. Although the exercise is now over, controllers and evaluators will come together once again to discuss observations and identify areas that could be improved. Lessons learned will be captured in a comprehensive after-action report, which is part of an ongoing process for continued improvement in our collective and unified response to an emergency in Southern Ontario.